Alright, welcome back. We're possibly recording episode 2 of Battlefield 1. If the capture card doesn't go nuts on me halfway through it.
My great dad fought in the Civil War. Before I left, he told me what it takes to stay alive, but
I forgot the two wars were so close together.
What 2 wars?
Civil War and World War One.
Oh.
It's late in the war.
Because, when you're in history class, there's a long gap because you learn about everything, like Civil War, and then you learn about Reconstruction, all that stuff. So
I don't even remember learning about World War One in history class. I remember Civil War forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then World War Two. World War Two. People got a hard on for learning about World War Two.
Well, one of the things with the World War One is we were not in World War One very long, Americans.
Right.
It was we pretty much entered when the war was almost over with. And World War II, we were definitely in it a lot longer and under 2 fronts. And
I was trying to get the volume turned up. I was looking for snacks since I'm in this cutscene. This is gonna be a hard game to make fun of.
Especially the...
I don't want to say anything really offensive about these completely virtual characters because they're representing, the horrors of war. That's a tightrope, man. It's a fucking tightrope.
That's part of the reason why I wanted to play the single player. Or in multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's easier to make fun of multiplayer.
Let's quit bitching about that because it's not fucking happening. Pigeons.
Been looking at your papers. Don't worry about this. Everybody do what they think. What's it son? You find forward in reverse when you're told you'll do alright for me. Grab those, would you?
Oh, good.
When I make
Get to fill up the tanks.
There's like a World War I or World War II movie about to come out, too.
Which one?
The one with Andrew Garfield. Where he's
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it's called. He's a conscious objector to the war. And he
In World War One?
I think it's World War II.
Even in World War Two, that's weird.
But he wouldn't shoot. He wouldn't take a gun. He went to war, but he didn't. He didn't carry a gun. He's a medic.
Seems like a modern thing. Hey, don't swear in front of the fucking bird. Jeez.
She doesn't like it.
That's just gentlemanly. You don't swear in front of the birds. Oh god, look at that mustache. We ever figure out if Fury was World War One or Two?
It's World War II.
Ah. That movie felt like it was never going to end.
And then every time it felt like, oh, this is it. It was like, oh, no.
But I have been assured that his wine, women, and song. So you should enjoy that. Can't the man is one.
It's World War II. That's in the Battle of Okinawa.
Do your jobs.
Do your jobs.
First conscientious objector to win the Medal of Honor.
Oh. So it wasn't just rare, he was the first one.
Yeah. Pretty
Very
much.
weird.
And from what it seems like, I've only seen small trailers, is he wasn't trying to not go to war. He just didn't want to kill people. Refuse to kill people.
Right.
It's gonna be
Probably a lot easier to do now.
It's gonna be
Give you a different job altogether. Put you on the front lines.
And they can't. Right now, they don't force you to serve.
Well, yeah, but still,
He got
if you wanted to
drafted.
serve, you could probably serve in a way that you don't have to kill people.
Oh yeah. I don't think they would.
You probably have to tell them up front.
I don't think they would allow.
You could drop that in later. That's what the whole idea of the Catch-22 stuff is.
What do you mean?
Catch 22. they try to show that they're crazy so they can get out of the war.
Oh, okay.
And then they say like, well, if you want to get out of the war, you must be not crazy. So it's a catch 22.
Right. You know, I had no idea. I've heard Catch-22 100 times. I mean,
Right.
millions of times. But I had no idea where it came from.
It's like you ever watch the TV show Mask?
I mean, MASH?
MASH. Sorry, not Mask.
Yeah, I love MASH.
MASH. Well, you know that guy that dresses up in all the dragon stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his whole thing is he's based on the idea that he was trying to dress up in drag and be crazy to get out
Well, part of that
out of serving.
it was also the gay thing. 'Cause
Well, he
back
wasn't
then-
gay.
Right, right. but
His
he was
whole
also-
character's based on the idea of he's outlandish because he wants them to get him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite character in MASH is the one that hears the helicopters ahead of time.
I have no idea what that is.
I think he might be named Radar,
Oh, yeah.
but he always hears them coming in. It's a weird version of comedy meets drama in one character, because there's that moment where it's kind of like, he hears the stuff ahead of time, and it's like, oh shit, that's sad because that means bodies are coming in. I gotta work on them. It's weird, man. It's a weird combination, and it's all in that one like beat.
And he's a weird character, too.
Right.
I was watching it.
That's such a great show.
I mean, me and my dad were working in Lawton. We were watching it the other day. Or, it was Alva. And actually, it was an episode where Radar was missing. It was a real weird thing, because it was also one of those 20, weird beats where it's like...
I think I'm doing this really boringly. Or, not boringly, but...
Wrong. You're supposed to be back there securing the point. You know,
I was securing the point. I'm just driving over the, See?
Yeah, but when you
I'm on it.
leave off...
I was on it a second ago.
Right.
I'm driving a tank called the Black Bess. Yeah, Black Bess.
I don't even see where you've seen them.
It's on the side of the tank. And the mess.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it on that side.
I honestly think it was easier to say on the other side. Whoa, Black Betty.
I still think
This
of
game
Raymond every time we
It's
play.
amazingly
Taylor
dirty.
song.
Look at this, like, crazy ass fucking lens flare action we got going on.
It's pretty terrible, though. Lens flare.
That's just the Battlefield engine. Because they did that shit in Star Wars also.
Yeah. I actually mentioned
It's
that.
just part of the lighting engine. Like a fucking what's that director that does all the shit now? J.J. Abrams movie.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just funny because when he first got popular, every time I heard his name, it made me think of the tanks,
Alright.
the Abrams tanks.
Yeah. I was watching a documentary the other day.
I'm doing really
yesterday.
bad.
It was called Being George Clooney. It's about the people that are the voice dub actors for George Clooney. So the ones that do George Clooney's voice in different languages. And for most part,
it took me a while to figure out. I was like, is it fucking George Clooney fakers or?
No, yeah. And for the most part, in most countries or languages, he has one actor that always does him.
Uh-huh. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And I lost where I was going with this story.
George Clooney.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, it talks about dubbing as a whole, and some of the some language Italy is seriously known for their dubbing, and they love their dubbing. It's just such a huge deal. And it comes from.
I wonder if he had to get one of these people to do the gay dog in foreign versions of South Park.
Oh no! There's a. It might be the same person if it's dubbed in other languages though.
Because he's the dog from the the gay dog episode. Of
He's
South
also Big Gay Al.
Park. Is he Big Gay Al?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hmm?
I don't think you're right.
I'm 100% sure I'm right.
Don't worry, I'll look it up and fact check it and put it on the screen later.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm
Who are
pretty
we
sure.
talking about?
George Clooney. You brought him up.
So, but certain countries are really known for their dubbing. Like Italy, like they will only watch things.
I just thought it was always Nolan North. In every language of everything. Oh no. I need to repair my tank. Oh fuck. I'm still getting... Oh, it's a fucking tank.
Man, I think I was actually wrong. I was wrong.
Let's go. There's a lot of big gay out for George Clooney to be involved in it.
Yeah, I thought he was in a bunch of episodes though.
No, he's the dog from the Big Gay Al episode.
Yeah, Mr. Sparky.
But he doesn't have like any lines or anything, so I was always thought it was be funny. Like,
He's in the movie. He's Dr. Gucci.
Like, is it a joke? Like, did he actually have anything to do with that episode?
I don't know. He's credited for it. Sparky the dog.
I'm so confused. Oh, I guess I'm getting out.
Oh, so no. The dubbing director was talking to the Transformers director.
Transformers.
What's that guy's name?
Michael
Bay.
Michael Bay.
And his guys that were setting him up to talk to him, setting up the meeting, they're like, don't bring up the explosions. He will freak out if you bring up the explosions. So if you ever meet...
What explosions?
In Michael Bay movies?
Oh, Michael Bay. I thought you were talking about George Clooney still.
No. It was the
segue.
segue.
Fuck Michael Bay.
They're like,
Speaking of World War II, Michael Bay got famous off Pearl Harbor. That was his big moment where he became the huge big deal. I always hated that movie. I really wanted to like it too.
I liked it a little bit.
Yeah, I watched it when it came out, and I've never watched it again. And I honestly don't think I'd like it even if I did.
Well, the thing is it's basically two movies. It's the big action movie, and then it's the like terrible love story movie.
I didn't like anything about it.
Man, the Pearl Harbor scene was amazing though, with all the explosions.
Are you sure whether or not you ever played the original Medal of Honor? Probably not.
The original one?
Yeah, like the oldest one.
Like with the Pearl Harbor scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Where you like have to get out of the boat and then they come flying over your head and shit.
Yeah. Hold on. The one where you have to get out of the boat.
Yeah, you're like in
the boat's sinking. Yeah.
You're like in a sub or something. You have to like get to the surface and then when you get to the surface, you see them flying overhead and shit.
Yeah, I played it.
Crazy.
I was a huge fan of the Medal of Honor series. In the beginning.
All right. Well, I'm just driving around now, so we're gonna take a break. Look at that countryside. This game has the best skyboxes.
Man, that smoke is pretty great.
It's pretty great. It's the only thing. It's awesome looking. Is it supposed to be 5s for black vests? Or are they just S's that look weird? That doesn't help. I guess they're just S's.
I can't tell at all from that angle. I think they're supposed to be 5s.
It honestly looks like a Z for the E also.